and breach it. Where the digital hits the physical, we take the red pill, we break the seal. Infallible security, making it real. Bharat Mattaparti on the mic tonight. Turning the darkness into light.
Securing the borders. I want you to think about Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Specifically, the Battle of Hoth. The rebels are hiding on an ice planet. The environment is hostile. It is a world where the elements kill you faster than the enemy can. If the heating systems fail, everyone freezes to death in minutes. The Empire knows this. And how do they start the siege? They don't send the fleet immediately. They don't just bombard from the orbit. They send a Viper probe droid, a single hovering robot that scans the terrain, locks onto the thermal signature of the shield generator, and transmits the coordinates back to the fleet. This week, we saw the Battle of Hoth play out in Eastern Europe, and we realized that our own skies are full of probe droids. First, let's talk about the siege. We call it the calendar kill chain. On December 20th, just as officers were emptying out for the holidays, the Romanian National Water Authority, Apel Romain, was hit. 6 days later, Boxing Day, December 26th, the gentleman ransomware group struck the Oltenia energy complex. Let's pause and look at the target selection. This wasn't a bank. This wasn't a casino. Oltenia provides 30% of Romania's power. Apel Romain controls the water supply for an entire nation. These are what we call life safety critical systems. Now, look at the timing. December 26th. Historically, military commanders have always used winter. Napoleon was defeated by the Russian winter. The German army froze outside Stalingrad. In cyber warfare, the winter general is the holiday schedule. But don't think this is just a lucky guess. This is OSINT, Open Source Intelligence, weaponization. The attackers are scraping your corporate LinkedIn pages. They are monitoring your happy holidays posts to see who is active and who is checked out. More terrifyingly, they are pinging your email servers to harvest out-of-office auto-replies. Every time your server automatically replies, "I am out of the office until January 5th. For urgent matters, contact a junior employee," you are sending a tactical scouting report to the enemy. You just told them the decision maker is gone. The backup contact is less experienced. They have a 10-day window to operate without oversight. When they strike on Boxing Day, the mean time to respond doubles. The confusion triples. Communication chains are broken because the decision makers are on a ski slope in the Alps with spotty reception. They didn't just hack a server. They hacked the HR schedule. And look at the weapon they used. They used BitLocker. For those who don't know, BitLocker is a legitimate Windows security tool. It is designed to encrypt your hard drive so that if you lose your laptop, a thief can't read your data. The gentleman group didn't write a fancy new virus. They gained administrative access and then they turned on BitLocker. They used the system's own immune system to kill the host. They locked the energy company out of its own control servers using the very tools installed to protect them. This is the definition of living off the land. Why build a weapon when you can just pick the one sitting on the victim's desk?
This is Bytes, Borders, and Breaches!